Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the first Korea-MDB Green Cooperation Forum. This forum is hosted by the Korean Ministry of Environment and organized by the Korea Environmental Industry and Technology Institute. My name is Yoon Mirine, and I have the pleasure of being your MC for today. Today's forum is intended to share the latest efforts, actions, and innovations undertaken in the green sector across the globe. The upcoming sessions will be a venue to discuss interesting green ideas, present the outcomes of joint projects between Korea and MDBs, and also to identify future cooperation opportunities. The forum will be held in a hybrid format with speakers, presenters, participants attending either in person or online. If you're joining us online, you can select the language of your preference on Zoom. Now, first and foremost, I'd like to invite to the podium Mr. Weon Lee, Vice President of KEITI, the Korea Environmental Industry and Technology Institute, for opening remarks. Please give him a warm welcome.
Good morning. I am Weon, Vice President of Korea Environmental Industry and Technology Institute, KEITI, Mr. Deputy Minister Beobjeong of Ministry of Environment, Special Representative Jason Allford of World Bank Korea Office, Resident Representative Jeon Yu of IFC Korea, and also I'd like to extend my gratitude to other online offline participants from multilateral development banks, related domestic institutions, and corporate officials. KEITI, together with the Ministry of Environment, started with a 2016 World Bank Capacity Building Workshop and is conducting 9 cooperative projects in 7 countries with the multilateral development banks. Today's forum marks the first step in cooperation between Korea and MDBs and the first Korea-MDB forum in the field of climate and environment held in Korea. KEITI will continue to hold regular cooperation forums in order to contribute to solving environmental problems in developing countries and achieving SDGs. Today's forum consists of 3 sessions. Session 1 is about progress direction of MDB Green Cooperation projects. Session 2 will cover Korea-MDB cooperation projects. And Session 3 will deal with the topics selected at the request of MDBs, Korea's policies, technologies, businesses on circular economy. I hope that today's forum goes beyond information exchange to serve as an opportunity to further expand cooperative projects between Korea and MDBs. KEITI will continue to be reliable cooperative partners of MDBs, actively offering necessary supports. Thank you.
Thank you, Vice President Lee. We also have special guests joined here with us today. So we'll take a moment to hear a congratulatory message from one of them, Mr. Beobjeong Brandt Kim, Deputy Minister of the Ministry of Environment. Please give him a warm welcome.
Good morning. I'm Deputy Minister of Ministry of Environment, Beobjeong Brandt Kim. We are today having the first Korea-MDB Green Cooperation Forum, and I want to thank special guests here, including the World Bank Korea Office Representative Jason Allford, Jeon Janice Ryu, Resident Representative of Korea IFC, and all the distinguished guests here with us. Welcome to the forum. Here at the forum, we have many MDBs with us, and I understand that you have been serving as an important player to provide financial and technical support to developing countries. Together with the signing of the Paris Agreement, there has been a lot of climate mitigation and adaptation related supports. And I understand that that volume of support has increased over years, and in 2020 that marked $67 billion. Those efforts by MDBs, in order to make it more effective, I understand that we need to understand the positions of developed countries and developing countries. And there should be countries like Korea with wide spectrum of technological expertise. As you know, in 1960s, Korea had started our economic development and has achieved fast economic growth. And we are one of very few countries that made it possible. And Korea announced 2050 net zero. And we also introduced the Carbon Neutrality Basic Act. And we are trying to stand in line with other developed countries. As a responsible player in the international community, we are supporting many developing countries in their climate adaptation. And our ODA support by 2025 will expand to the level of developed countries. So we have created the ODA-related programs. And understanding the importance of cooperation with MDBs, we have begun our cooperation with World Bank, and we currently are waiting for about $350 million worth of investment and support for developing countries. I really hope that today's forum can serve as a meaningful venue to discuss our future path. And World Bank and various MDBs are going to share their future development path and support path for developing countries. So today is the first forum of this kind, and I sincerely hope that today's forum will serve as a meaningful venue to share the success cases so that we can progress the forum into the second and third forum. And once again, I want to thank all the speakers, participants, and related officials for enriching today's forum with your participation. And I sincerely hope the sharing of information amongst yourselves can lead into greater cooperation in the future. Thank you.
Minister. Now, please join me in welcoming Mr. Jason Allford, Special Representative of the World Bank's Korea office, for another congratulatory message. Please give him a warm welcome.
Thank you all very much. Thank you, Vice President and Deputy Minister. It was an honour to meet you both this morning and to speak with you here at this event. Good morning, distinguished guests and fellow MDB participants. On behalf of the World Bank Group and our Korea office, it's my great pleasure to congratulate KEITI on the organisation of this fourth of the Korea-MDB Green Cooperation Forums. And this one promises to bring forth key current issues on the green agenda and provide pathways for cooperation and ways to address them in an innovative manner. The World Bank very much appreciates the cooperation it's had with KEITI over the years, built on an agreement we signed in 2017, and in fact we're going to renew that agreement today. The basis of cooperation has been set with workshops on waste management and air quality management, study tours to sensitise and encourage other countries in the region to upgrade their environmental management systems. We foresee that these rich and productive relationships will grow under our renewed agreement with KEITI, building deeper and broader agendas to tackle the post-COVID sustainable development agenda. COVID, of course, has been a major issue for everyone and touching every issue in recent years. For the World Bank, something we care about, it's pushed 97 million people into poverty in 2020 alone. It's forced the international community to consider new and innovative ideas to meet evolving challenges and to respond to development needs. This is an opportunity to steer development onto a sustainable pathway where we use resources more efficiently, and the goal of carbon neutrality is integrated into sectoral growth plans. Korea offers an inspiring model to many developing countries and many countries in this region in its economic transformation. It's been one of the leading countries to progress towards circular economy and to achieve green, resilient and inclusive growth during this very challenging time. Since the World Bank established its Korea office in 2013, we've been working to integrate Korea's expertise and knowledge in many areas. In the environment, for example, under the innovative Green Growth Agenda, we've partnered with KEITI and other Korean agencies to bring out Korean knowledge and experience in the role of technologies in green, clean and blue operations, and focused on lessons of solid waste management and forest fire management. We're working to support countries in the region to progress on their readiness for implementation of carbon pricing instruments and to further contribute towards the regional carbon neutrality goals. This region, East Asia Pacific, is a major contributor to land-based plastic waste that's affecting the world's ocean, with 6 of the 10 ASEAN member states generating a combined 31 million tonnes of plastic waste per year. One critical area that the ASEAN Regional Action Plan on Marine Litter cited is that there's a general lack of capacity around plastic waste management in the region, both in public and private sectors. We're working to bring this much-needed capacity to improve plastics management in the region in collaboration with Korea, and we hope to expand that cooperation to wider circular economy issues. Overall, the World Bank's objective and the objective of our office in Korea is to bring Korea's experience, both from the private sector and the public sector, on innovation to support other developing countries to find new pathways towards inclusive and sustainable recovery from COVID and development into the future. We look forward to working closely with Korea's leading agencies, including the Ministry of the Environment and with KEITI and other agencies who are gathered here today to make this achievable. Thank you so much. Best wishes for a fruitful and productive conference. 감사합니다.
Thank you, Mr. Allford. That wraps up the opening ceremony of today's forum.